Hey guys, RaijinVexis here, and welcome back to more NieR Replicant. So when we last left off, we um, were finally able to unpetrify Kaine from her stone prison. She was keeping the large shade in the basement of the library, who is now dead, by the way. So we no longer have to deal with that. Emil is now in his permanent state, literal floating skeleton man. Um, I should like to point out that his appearance would become like pretty much this like Yoko Taro staple, I should say, as Yoko Taro himself, the director of this game and this entire series. He wears the Emil head. Yeah, he actually cracked it once, and he had to like stitch it back together with some fucking doohickeys or whatever. It just looks funny to me. But that's his like pretty much his avatar, his persona, his his like mascot. Emil is mostly the mascot of the series. Like if you know NieR Drakengard, that's pretty much the Emil head is what the face of this series is pretty much. But enough with that. So we're going to continue from where we last left off. We were level 18, and yeah. If I recall, NieR had a pretty big argument with Popola and Devola. Well, mostly Popola. We already talked to Devola and apologized, so now we just need to talk to Popola herself. But yes, we're still in the second half of the game. Oh, and I should point out that I did miss a document in the underground facility in last week's stream. It wasn't anything too important. If anything, I could just like bring up what the document said itself later, because I'm not gonna go all the way back there. Fuck that. But it's the other three ones that are pretty important that I got, so that's my bad for missing out on it. I should have realized. I was watching the playback of the VOD and I noticed that I had missed that, so it is what it is. Anyways, I'm gonna head back to the library. And now I should probably head in here now, since it's been quite some time. And so now...
This looks like Emil's sister.
An exquisite piece of work. It feels as alive as you or I.
And yes, that is number 6 / Halua. Surprisingly though, I don't see Knife of Hearts here at all. Unless this is him in the middle.
Right?
This is the first sane thing I have seen in this room.
What? I wonder what that one is supposed to represent. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe that's supposed to represent Knife of Hearts? I don't remember. It's been a minute. But anyways, that's how many bosses we have yet to fight that are left in those empty cupboards, so yeah.
Popola?
Oh, hello.
Look, I want to apologize for
Stop. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but neither did you. You're just trying to protect the villagers, and I jumped down your throat for it.
It's very kind of you to say so. Regardless, please don't let it trouble you.
Ahem. I believe there was something you wished to discuss with us.
Oh, right. Yes, about that. You know about the lost shrine, right?
The temple where I was first discovered.
That's it. Well, it seems that the Shadow Lord's lair is connected to it somehow.
Oh ho. It was right under our pages the whole time.
But the bridge that leads there is unusable.
so take a boat.
A boat?
Yes, the canal's finally been repaired. It took a lot longer than expected, what with the shades and all. I also asked them to provide a boat at the path to the Lost Shrine's back entrance. The ferryman will let you use it free of charge. That should make it easier for you to move from town to town.
Thanks, Popola. I feel like you've done so much for me. I'm really grateful. All right, I'll see you around.
And for the love of everything, be careful.
Well, we have our next objective. We need to go to the Lost Shrine. But yeah, I want you all to take notice of Popola and Devil's actions from this point forward. But that's all I'm gonna say for now. As for side quests, related stuff for the weapons, I'm not going to be doing those now. Like I said, I'm gonna wait for the right opportunity to do so. So probably after, not this main story section, but the next major story section, we'll probably start doing some side quests so we can start getting the other weapons required for the endings. But as for the weapons that we can get along the way,
The path above the entrance to the shopping district should
well,
lead to
I'll
the
let him
boat
finish. But
Excellent to know the canal is finished. Hopefully this puts our days of running all over behind us.
The faster we can move, the faster we can save Yona. Let's use it as often as we need.
oh, and I forgot to turn off my phone. Let me do that real quick, because that would sure suck if I were to get a phone call right now. How unprofessional of me. Oh well. Anyways, that was my phone, by the way. So for the next main story section, there are going to be 2 weapons we're going to be picking up from the Lost Shrine. Yeah, 2. One will be getting immediately right as we go, and then the other will be at the very top of the shrine on the roof. But I will let you know the locations when we get to it. So right now, the canal is located right over here, as you can see. So we need to climb these stairs back here where the shopping district is. Not trying to ignore all these NPCs, I'm just trying to get everything rolling. Yeah, you come up here, come down here, and look who it is. It's the guy with the red bag.
Hey, look who it is. Remember me?
That red bag. My pages. You're the slovenly half of that couple who refused to stop arguing.
Hey, it's been a while.
Sure has. I've been in charge of this canal since we last talked. Apparently I did a pretty good job with it because they decided to make me the permanent ferryman.
Oh yeah, huh? Congrats.
Thanks. Still, it's not all puppies and unicorns. The old ball and chain is always harping on me now about how much I work. Anyway, if you got a place to be, just let me know and I'll take you there.
So this right now acts, and this wasn't in the original game, by the way, if I recall. This is like completely new. This is pretty much like your fast travel system if you don't want to walk to literally every area in the game. Even though this game's not that big in terms of like where you gotta go, but it makes doing side quests a lot more easier to do for the most part. And at some point during the second half of the game, it's gonna walk you off of the ferry, so just keep that in mind. I forget at what point it does that, but you want to use it now while you can, because we can't just we can't just go to the Lost Shrine. It's really just for you really want to use this to get to the Lost Shrine. This is the only way, because you can't use the other path anymore. So Lost Shrine, rear path.
The Lost Shrine's up ahead, just past this cave.
As well as the shadow of
its castle. Let us make haste.
And now we have both Kaine and Emil with us now. So Emil no longer has his petrification abilities, unfortunately, which is pretty overpowered anyways, but as you can see over here, the Lost Shrine rear entrance is just right near the northern plains. Kind of makes me mad that you just can't swim over here, to be honest. Would be nice, but oh well. But regardless, Emil pretty much acts as like a sort of projectile shooting companion. That is our destination. But yeah, he acts as a pretty much a projectile shooting type of person, I guess. He's not really melee oriented like Kaine is, but like I said, the NPCs that follow you don't really, they contribute, but I wouldn't really worry about them too much. I would more so rely on your own skill. But he's no longer overpowered, unfortunately. I kind of wish he would have kept that. But hey, he can float, I guess. So, the weapon that should be here should be in one of these boxes, which is this one right here. And this is a Devil Queen. And I forget which sword this is. Is this a spear? Yes, it is. Much stronger than what we're using right now. Just gonna equip that. We're also gonna equip the words on it real quick. Let me make sure, yeah, that one. The next weapon we're gonna get is not gonna be until we reach the top of the roof of the shrine, so just sit back and relax until then. There will be enemies here that spawn later in the game, but that's not until we come back here way later. And now we begin the Lost Shrine Part 2 proper. So the enemies in here now are going to be a lot more beefed up than what they were when we originally came in here, so just keep that in mind. So now they're going to be wearing armor. But yeah, that's a representation of what Emil can do. Got Ulo, armor break plus 7. Might as well use that. Ooh, got me on the back. Oh, they got stuck in a really shitty spot too. You had to do that. You have to actually make contact with him. But yeah, I arbitrarily make those encounters like last way longer than they need to, because you can pretty much just go up to them and execute them. And sometimes I like to spawn and just immediately do attacks like that. It's kind of annoying. Ooh, like a health cell from it though. It should be noted that if you did not pick up the Nirvana dagger from here earlier in the game, you can still get it. Just go to the same area that I got it from before. Oh boy, I get reckless here. Hodo, guard resistance +8. So keep in mind, a Milling Kaine can put enemies in hard knockdown state on their own. So if you see them doing that, you know, that's a free opportunity to get a kill right there. But as you can see, these enemies are doing pretty beefy damage now, so you want to get really good with those dodges and not play recklessly like I do. But this game does really does get you really does give you a lot of leeway to fuck up, so it shouldn't be too bad. But these boxes that were here at the beginning of the game, as you can see, they've changed them around. As you can see, they don't want anybody trespassing here anymore. So what we gotta do is move these boxes out the way. Your typical JRPG block puzzle puzzles, aka the Tales of Series' favorite thing to do. Call it, you can push that one, push this one, push this one again. Push this one over here, and then that's it.
This is all too easy.
Let's see. I do kind of wish there was more combo variety in what you could do, or maybe some more moves you could like unlock as like words. But doing that would probably change the gameplay way too much from what the original was intended to. It's already pretty fucking different as it is, but just a little bit more combo variety would have been nice. But it is what it is. So this one's blocked off again, so we need to go through these doors again. For this one, you want to pull this one over here. Push this one all the way to the side. Push this one back. Push this one all the way over here. Push this one back. And there you go. Oh, I hate when he does that. There we go. This one's pretty self-explanatory. Push this one in. Push this one out. Push this one back. And that's it. Level 19. Let's go. If you do accidentally lock yourself into the animate, well, not lock, if you accidentally do try to end up starting the animation for your heavy swing, you can roll cancel out of most of your attacks, so you're not committed to doing those, as a tip, by the way. But yeah, this is where you would have got the Nirvana dagger if you didn't get it earlier. So it's literally impossible for you to miss. So for these guys, since we're in the sunlight, you want to break off their armor pieces so you can actually start being affected by the sunbeams coming in through the roof. I don't know how you got all the way over there. And he's stuck there. Sir? Oh, he's immune to damage. What the fuck? How does this happen? I really can't kill you, huh? Damn. Well, I guess you're gonna be hanging out there for the rest of your life. Sorry, buddy. It bothers me how his health bar is just still there. I really should be using lock on more, but the enemies move so sporadically. What's the point? Excuse me. So for this one, you want to move this over back over here. Boom. Push this one, or pull this one back. Pull this one over here, and then that's it for that. And this one, I think some shades actually spawn in here. I could be wrong. Anyways, you push this here. And boom. Well, actually, no, you want to push this all the way back over here. There you go. Motherfucker. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, man. Yeah, fuck it. Come on, do it. Do it, I dare you. Really? You think you're slick, dude? But you're not. And now you're dead. Almost had me there. You're dead. There's that encounter. Oh, still more. Okay. Oh, I'm not even using that magic. What the fuck am I doing? Oh yeah, I should mention that meal can heal you for a little bit of HP. He doesn't do it often though, but he does do that from time to time. Come on. I know you want to do it. There you go. And this guy's always gonna like spawn here. But we're just gonna go crazy. He can be a bit tricky because if you get too far from him, he's gonna start shooting volleys of balls at you. But if you get too close, he's gonna immediately start switching up to melee. But as long as you're good at reacting to dodges, unlike me. Yeah, unlike me. You should be fine. Your Darkling should be able to like go through most of his attacks. I'm fucking whiffing like crazy. But yeah, he's pretty simple to take out. Through this door is an actual, I think it's like a side quest item, but just so I could show you. Well, if you were on the side quest, you had to go through these doors. There's a whole bunch of more block puzzles here, so... Yeah, and that's what I was talking about. He will occasionally heal you. It's not much, but at least helps. So anyways, I'm gonna go up here. Or go out here, I should say. And we should be getting some dialogue from Kaine and Emil.
Kaine? Emil? Look, from now on, I'm going to sleep outside with you.
Why?
I can't accept that you aren't allowed in the village. It's stupid.
So you're staging a protest? Fun!
Don't waste your time.
But it just feels wrong.
Well, that's really nice of you, but you still don't have to stay out here with us.
Emil.
You've got a super important mission. You can't sleep out in the rain. What if you catch a cold? Besides, I like camping with Kaine. Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, or roast...
Emil, that's enough. I got a fucking image to maintain.
I love that conversation. As you can see, Kaine has a very soft side to her that she doesn't show around us for obvious reasons. But yeah. I do apologize if I talk over a lot of this game's dialogue. It kind of just runs, it kind of just goes. But yeah. Now, there is a way to cheese this section and just get all the way. Oh wait, I think I showed this last time. Well, regardless. I'm gonna take the intended way because I honestly forget where this next weapon is. The box will still be here in the same spot you pushed it last time, so you don't gotta worry about moving it again. Just triple checking. It might be this one. Nope. It's probably the one downstairs then.
We seem to be surrounded by a mob of helpless puppies. This is hardly the time to be writing letters.
I wasn't trying to, Weiss, thank you. Thankfully, you get iframes during those, because that would be really bad. Anyways, that's the weapon right there, but first I'm gonna kill this fucker real quick. Excuse my coughing. I did not mean to do that, but here, whatever. We got Beast Lord now. Who is still alive? Oh, it's you. Just so I don't waste anything, even though there's a save right here. But anyways, we now have Beast Lord, which is pretty much the iconic weapon for this game, and for NieR Automata as well. What the hell am I doing in this menu? It is a two-handed greatsword. Look at this bad boy. So good. But yeah, like pretty much all the promotional artwork you usually see, if NieR's not using a katana, he's probably using this weapon. Same goes for like 2B, for Automata as well. But yeah, this is probably be the strongest two-handed sword we're gonna be using, at least until the end of ending A. But it's pretty good. Pretty good. First things first, we're gonna equip some words to it. Pretty much the same stuff we've been running for the most part. We'll be getting some more words like as we continue, but we're not gonna be getting like the really overpowered stuff until like maybe level 25, somewhere around there. But yeah. I want to keep experience rate, I want to put the experience rate ones as much as I can so I can level up faster, because it makes the playthrough a lot more smoother and I don't have to grind as much later, if you know what I mean. But first things first, I'm gonna check something. And it's nothing. I should really turn off Discord so I don't get distracted. But it is a live stream playthrough after all, so I don't have to worry about that. It's all coming from me right now as I play. So anyways, gonna go through here, and we got a boss fight coming up. Well, well, well. Looks like we get to finish you off proper. You know, you're looking a tad beaten up compared to when we last fought you.
These are creatures of the darkness. Lure them to the light. Pathetic to the end, I see.
Aim for that statue. It's the leader.
So you want to take out these little guys, but keep in mind they're going to keep respawning, so lure them into the sunlight, they'll pretty much die instantaneously, like that. And what I am going to do, should really be a this should really be a magic quick menu button, but I'm going to equip Dark Lance, because Dark Worm was not really that useful for this fight. He's gonna shield up every single time you get close to him, so. He's basically using them all as cannon fodder for the most part, so charge up your Dark Lance, and then boom. And you really shouldn't be getting hit by his fire attacks either. Let your MP go back up. And that time I didn't really need to charge Dark Lance. Like, your two-handed swords are so strong that DPS timers don't really matter as much.
Have you felled the beast?
Oh, I parried it too, but yeah, you really can't do anything about that attack. You just kind of have to let him keep spinning. I never tried to parry it once, but that was my first time actually parrying it. But as you can see, he's not doing so hot. Well, let's finish him off, I guess. Kind of sad when you say it, when you think about it. Oh my. And you have as much time as you need to for this.
Hurry! Strike it down!
Kaine! Are you alright? Kaine!
I fear there is little we can do for her.
No! Kaine!
What is happening?
Kaine! Kaine!
Oh, we go from one very anticlimactic boss fight to a pretty fucked up one, and here in a second. So this is what happens when Kaine lets the shade go all loose.
It's Kaine's shade!
We've no other choice. We must strike it down.
Kaine! Come back!
So for Kaine in her shade form, pretty much when she's leaping along the walls, you want to hit her with Dark Lance whenever she stops. And she's going to be shooting various patterns of balls, but they're pretty easy to dodge.
Now, pin her down.
Kaine, please! Come back to us!
And other than that, it's pretty simple to counter, honestly.
Oh dear.
Kaine! Kaine!
Kaine!
I couldn't hold it back. I can't be with...
We're always going to be together, Kaine. If you transform again, we'll just stop it again. As many times as it takes. I don't care how tough it is. We're gonna get you back. I like sleeping outside because I'm with you, Kaine. I'm able to ignore my appearance and keep going because of you. I'm weak, and I'm sad, and I'm lonely. But you make me strong. You're my friend, and I need you. So don't you dare leave me.
All right. Stop crying.
Keep in mind, I did not press X at all during that whole exchange. The game did that itself. So, shout outs to the voice actor for Emil for just putting on that good performance right there.
Thanks. I'm all right.
It's a very touching scene.
Over there.
Probably one of my favorite scenes in the game. Like, a lot of people feel like it's Emil hamming it up, but like, come on now. You don't have any heart in this depressing ass game. And we obtained a mysterious stone fragment.
What's this?
It's me. It's got some kind of writing on it, but I don't know what it says.
How remarkably useless of you. Well, let's go ask Popola.
It's a cipher of some kind.
Can you determine its meaning?
I think this is the key to unlocking the Shadow Lord's castle. Here, take a look at this. I wrote down all the words I can understand.
So we have Sacrifice, the Law of Robotics, and the Memory Tree, the Stone Guardian, and the Loyal
This
Cerberus.
fragment is called the Stone Guardian. Given that you found it in the Lost Shrine, the words must mean something. There are spaces here for 4 other fragments as well. Sacrifice, the Law of Robotics, the Memory Tree, Loyal Cerberus. The Law of Robotics probably refers to the Junk Heap. And the Memory Tree might be the Forest of Myth. But as for Sacrifice and Loyal Cerberus, I don't have a clue.
Not a problem.
Hmm?
If we want to fill in the words, we just run around the world killing every big monster we find, right?
Oh, splendid. By all means, let us undertake a murderous rampage.
They're just shades. Besides, it's the only way to reach the Shadow Lord.
It's a dangerous task.
Yeah, well, Yona's in even more danger.
But how can you even be sure that she's...
Because she is! Right? The junk heap and the forest of myth, yeah? I'm on my way.
Please be careful.
As you can see, NieR here is very, very desperate.
About Kaine and Emil. The villagers know how much they've sacrificed, and they're thankful. It's just... they're scared, you know? People can't change overnight. I'll hurry them along the best I can. But can you please give them a little more time?
I'll try.
As you can see, NieR is very, very desperate. To the point that he kind of just loses all reason for the most part. That's the one difference between his self right now and versus how he was as a child. I always really liked that change of his character. And some might not like that, but like it's kind of realistic given the circumstances that he lives in, you know. But if we go into this room, as you can see, we now have... Oh. Interesting. It doesn't come till later. Oh well. So, our next stop, we're gonna be headed to the junk heap. I'm gonna save the forest and mist for the next part because, again, a lot of reading, and I don't know if you want to sit through all that tonight. So, I'm gonna prepare myself for that part of the game. But instead, we're just gonna head for the junk heap.
Popola said we might be able to find a key fragment in the junk heap.
Perhaps we can find a clue at Two Brothers' weaponry.
And all that decision does is pretty much it makes it so when you go there, it triggers the next section of the game, so the events can play out. Pretty much so the boss can spawn in there. That's kind of how this game is programmed. It's kind of weird. But while we're in the junk heap, now we can go the manual way. I'm actually going to take the ferry instead because it'll be a lot faster than just running over there. Just to show it off, you know.
How did it come to this? My life is over, I tell you. Over!
I sense another inane and time-consuming request coming on. Best to just walk away while you still can, lad.
Easy, Vice. Hey there, what's going on?
Whoa, friend. Whoa is what's going on. So I ended up having to work on me and my honey bun's wedding anniversary, right? And since we couldn't celebrate the occasion together, things got a little, heated. I want to make it right and get back in her good books, but I'm a little in over my head. Think you could help a guy out?
I'll just say yes. I don't know if we're gonna complete it
Take
though.
a hell of a present to make up for a missed wedding anniversary.
I thought the same thing, so I asked my sweet dumpling if there's anything she wants. And she told me I want that thing you promised me back when we were newlyweds.
That thing?
Exactly! Problem is, I can't for the life of me remember what it was. Can you believe I forgot? Oh, I am just the worst. So, you have any idea what my wife might want? Come on, you gotta help me out here.
What comes to mind when imagining the ferryman's wife? How they argue, her dark hair, her red bag.
Well, you guys carry matching red bags, right?
Red? Aha! That's it! We got married after learning we had a shared love of all things crimson, so she'll definitely want something red.
I remain skeptical this will lead us to something his wife truly desires.
We're so close, I can taste it. Let's see, red. Yeah, I got nothing here. What do you think I should give her?
When it comes to mind when imagining what a woman would want. Something sweet, expensive jewels, pretty flowers.
Flowers? Everyone loves a good flower.
Yeah, I don't feel like I've seen my wife giving two hoots about flowers, like, ever.
I'm gonna assume it's something sweet, because I'm pretty sure they liked apples, or their whole situation, their whole argument started over a fucking apple in the first place.
Oh, girls like sweet things, right?
What, like apples? Yeah, she loves apples, but problem is she already eats them all the time.
Oh, never mind then, I guess expensive
How about a
jewels.
fancy jewel?
Yeah, I guess she might have mentioned wanting something like that a long time ago. Ugh, this is getting us nowhere.
Can you believe she actually married this lout?
I know, right?
Fine, I'll just get her apples, a red jewel, and some red flowers, and call it a day. Should be easy enough for me to get the apples and flowers squared away in Seafront, but I'll probably need your help finding a red jewel, so what do you say? Help out a pal for old time's sake?
How could I say no when you look at us with those puppy dog eyes? Sure, we'll track you down a jewel.
That line he said just does not even fucking it doesn't even sound like something he would say, but he said it anyway. That's hilarious.
Oh, thank you. Once you found it, just bring it right to my home in Seafront, okay?
Like, maybe if it was the kid version of NieR, but like the current one would not say something like that, I think. But I don't know. I'm not the writer for this game. I just find it funny.
You know,
Anyways, go to Northern Plains. Unfortunately, it doesn't take you straight to the Junk Keep, but just by the area or the bridge where you could go to the Junk Keep. And by the way, the boar is now here too. If you spawn over here, these shades will not be throwing balls
Calm
now.
yourself. Haste will only lead you to making an ill-timed mistake.
And then we got armor break
Half
plus
the worst armor one can have.
10, I think.
You gotta get to Yona.
Motherfucker. So anyways, if you want to get them into a launching attack, just dodge, or just come at them while you're sprinting, and it's just send them flying. It's a hard knockdown state. Other than that, it's pretty simple, honestly. I am actually going to look at my words real quick, because I'm picking a lot of them. What is the difference, though? Oh yeah, sorry, put that on. Magic power. You always want to have magic power on the first slot. P cost -2. Oh, we start getting more variations of lug, because that would actually be nice. Actually, what's it on here? I could have sworn I had armor break on something. Yeah. You could also go for Ulu plus attack plus whatever O test, I think, yeah. But you'd be losing you'd be losing out on a lot of damage, and you kinda don't need that, so it's up to your discretion. I'm not the one playing the game, after all. Oh, hello, lizard. It's just we just killed all those shades up here. Oh, well, never mind. Speak of the fucking devil. We're getting a bunch of board anyway, so. I know I dodged that perfectly. Hold on. Boom. Motherfucker. And that's it for that. Pretty much, you should never be running out of medicinal herbs, like, ever. Because as long as you come up here, you have plenty enough to get over 10. There's some silver ore. So, this next section... Well, actually, I'll speak more about it once we're actually inside.
Man, there's gotta be tons of machinery here.
Yeah, but I don't know how much we can actually use.
Oh, wow. Check this out. It looks brand new.
Hey, be careful, all right? This place is dangerous.
I'll be fine.
Oh no!
Huh?
Look out!
Huh? 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 Jacob? Oh God, this can't be happening! Jacob! Jacob! No!
the junkie.
Well, well.
Perhaps we should speak to the brothers. They might know something about this.
Oh, hey there. It's been a while.
You're the little one, aren't you? You've grown up.
How fares your brother?
My brother's been dead for 4 years.
Oh, I see. Please forgive the question.
It's okay.
I need to ask you something.
What is it?
You heard any rumors about shades around here? Not the little ones. I'm looking for one that's unusually big and powerful.
No, I haven't heard about anything like that. But I haven't really been listening. All I want is to destroy robots. Just rip them up.
Okay. Never mind then. See you later.
Wait!
Yes.
I recently got my hands on a weapon. A very powerful weapon. I thought you might get some use out of it.
And we got the two-handed sword, Iron Will.
This sword has seen better days.
Yeah, it's pretty beat up. I mean, there's potential, but it's fairly powerless right now.
Can you repair it?
I can repair anything with the proper materials.
If you'll fix it, I'll get the parts.
I'm so glad I decided not to throw this out. I'm gonna need some memory alloy. Only the real big enemies on the second basement level have them, so watch yourself. Also, here's the passcode to get down there. Use it on the elevator.
And we obtained the B2 passcode. And so that's our next objective. We need to get, I believe, 3 memory alloy for the brother, or for this guy. Now you're wondering why his arm is been replaced with a robotic one. That I don't know, and the game never explains at all. Neither does any of like the sub material that came out after this game was released. So you can speculate maybe he just felt guilty for ripping off his brother's arm when he was dead right there, but I don't know per se like why he did that. But we're also going to be taking a detour while we're on the underground segment, or while we're in the junkie, pretty much. This elevator, by the way, is still useless. Pick that up. There is a certain side quest that requires you to gather certain materials from this area in particular, from a certain enemy. And it's the flying ones, so
It's a shame.
I might be stopping into that room pretty soon.
Child.
Sounds like you went into a dangerous area for the sake of the business.
So this time we're gonna go ahead over here. Now we have access to B2. Now B2 is a lot more labyrinthy than B1 ever was, so just be prepared. Try not to get lost. You still have a map, and it's pretty decent. You can't really rotate it though. But yeah, there's a lot of shit here to recover. So progress-wise, towards the bottom is where you're supposed to go, if I recall. Towards the top, though, is all the extra shit you need to do as of right now.
The elder brother postponed his joy for the sake of his sibling. Do you think he was ever truly happy?
Just making his little brother happy would have been enough. That's what being an older brother is like.
Since we're not gonna be fighting any really shades in this part, I can actually use my spear without no issue now. Fortunately, you can't combo them in the air like the other enemies, though. And as you can see, don't forget that these bombs will spawn from the turrets whenever you kill them. So what we're going to do is grab this. Where are we right now? We're here. And yeah, this is the branching segment where I was talking about. I'm gonna go in here first. But keep in mind, you want to keep a lookout for the memory alloy, and the memory alloy spawns from these big robots, and they'll be in these large square rooms, so it should be pretty easy to find. Is it not this room? Guess not. Oh my. But yeah, nothing to be found in this room. And don't forget, the game will tell you once you've completed it all, your objective here, so just be sure to head back. Check this path over here. And this part's broken, unfortunately. A bunch of flying enemies are gonna come out here. Battery. And that's why you want to upgrade Dark Blast and make sure you have words equipped, because it makes farming those guys hella easy. Now, actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna actually look up what this side quest requires. Okay, it's machine oil. Yeah, so one of the side quests to get to one of the weapons requires machine oil, and you get those from those flying machines, by the way. Actually, let me check if I have any machine oil. And you can check to see what items you have. I'm pretty sure I showed this like way earlier in the game, but I haven't bothered going back here in a while, so you want to go under all items and just check. And they're usually like organized in what category there are. Like all the fucking machine parts would be like next to each other, and like all the plants and all the animal like carvings and stuff would all be next to each other. So it's pretty nice. But right now we don't have any machine oil, looks like, which is fine. I do know where to get it though. They look funny interacting with Emil's projectiles. I forget how much the broken like stuff like sells for at the shop, but you can make a lot of money by selling all the parts that you get from coming to the jump just by grinding enemies here. Just a useful tip you should know. So when you go buying the weapons from the shop, it's not as bad. Store is also locked. We also need a bomb from this door over here. But I believe we have to open this gate from the other side anyway. So anyways, we're gonna come to this room over here. These holes, if you drop from them, or if you drop down, it's gonna act as if you fell like in the bottomless pit regardless. It's not gonna kill you, it's just gonna spawn you at... What the hell? Why are you messaging me right now? But anyways, sorry, Steam friend messaged me. Yeah, if you... This is a long, like, very, like, not a labyrinthy, but, it's a winding room. And if you get to the end of it and you fall in one of these holes, ooh, there's titanium alloy. I'll just show you for example. It will spawn you at the beginning of the section, so try not to do that. Some fluoride, ooh. And then you can also drop them in the holes, but I wouldn't even bother, to be honest. Motherfucker. Well, anyways, that gives me time to respond. And I don't know why my game did that. Apparently, the Steam overlay does not stop the game from doing what it wants to do. Okay. Good to know. We're gonna come all the way back here. And so we're around the other side of this entrance over here. First things first, we're gonna head in this room. And don't forget these the ones with the red lights are always going to shoot the projectiles at you. Motherfucker. Big pokey stick. And when do you drop some fucking... Oh damn, I already forgot what the item I was looking for. Memory alloy? No. And that's the boss over there we need to kill. And they did not drop anything that I was looking for at all. He's pretty straightforward. Just fucking dodge his like stupid ground shockwave thing. He's gonna walk very slowly. If you try to get close to him, he'll probably hit you with a melee attack. He also has a variation where he'll spawn like a electro field along the bottom of his feet, and he can still do that as well. But otherwise, this boss is pretty fucking simple. Don't die to this thing, please. I say that and I almost died to it. He kinda just sits there and just walks around, but yeah, we got one memory alloy. Let me fact check real quick, make sure. No, okay. It's right, it's machine oil. There's the bomb. Took its sweet ass fucking time. No? No more flying enemies? Okay. Alright. Damn. Oh, I made it. Let's see. But yeah, that's pretty much that section done. I don't recommend going over here for now. Or maybe, actually. I'm gonna leave and come back just to make sure. And now it's gonna be a super huge waste of time. Oh my god, he's stuck on the ladder. Why would you do that? Okay. Here we go. Get over here, you little son of a bitch. Oh, please tell me I have enough.
That's some pretty impressive stuff you found. I'll start upgrading your weapon right away. And since you did me a favor, I won't even charge you for it. Well, actually, this is gonna take a little more time than I thought. No sense in you waiting around. I'll send you a letter once it's ready.
That would be great.
And yeah, so unfortunately we can't complete this section until a little bit later. We can keep continuing though until
time on our hands.
and we're gonna go speak with Popola because, like I said, I'm not trying to do the Forest Invest right now, not in this episode.
Let's drop by the village.
Very well.
I forget exactly what will trigger his the letter to come to the mail, but what will trigger the mail to come to NieR's mailbox. But I believe you just gotta do like at least 1 or 2 events, and you should be good. You should be good to go. We're gonna ignore these fuckers for now. Get on the board. Now, at this point, if you want to attempt to do that one side quest, motherfucker. Which, actually, let me make sure. Do I even have that quest on me? No, I do not. I had to pick that one up. Anyways, yeah, the doors to the village will be closed, so you just approach it and press X and he'll open it up, or not X, circle.
Help! Help! Oh gods, please help me!
What's wrong?
There's this huge shade near the bridge in the northern plains. The damn thing nearly killed my wife and daughter.
I'm on it.
It appears and disappears like the wind. You could go days in the northern plains without seeing it.
So we're gonna go do that. That is one of the quests required to get a weapon for one of the endings. It will spawn in this weather right now. How it's like cloudy, overcast, I think. Any other time, it's not going to spawn, and it'll spawn immediately as you approach the bridge. Actually, we can try and attempt it now, since I'm here. Might as well. I'm not sure how the weather is programmed in this game. I think it just goes every so often, every time you leave and enter an area. But we can attempt it right now and see how far we get. I'm not confident that we'll make it that far though. If I die, I die. And we'll try it again at a different time. If we beat it, we beat it. There is a way to cheese this fight, and I have cheesed this fight many times before. But the Let's Play curse begs otherwise. I'm surprised I didn't get, I'm surprised I didn't run into anything while I was doing that. Oh, it didn't spawn here. Interesting. And that boar's having a good time over there. Maybe if I approach it from the back end? No, okay, then I guess I'm wrong about that. Because it usually spawns during this weather, because that's when the shades are out and about, because they don't get damaged by the sun right now. I mean, I probably have to wait for it to, I probably have to wait until it triggers a little bit. I don't know. This game's weird with its quest programming. Anyways, we're gonna talk to Popola, see what she has to say. Actually, I'm gonna check something real quick, because that's weird that the other... Yeah, it's weird that the other... Oh, there he is. Okay, now he popped up. I was about to fucking say.
Hey, Popola.
Ah, you're back.
Have you learned anything more about the Shadow Lord's key?
I'm sorry, but it's going to take me some time yet.
I see. Well, can I take something off your plate in the meantime?
Oh, how about this? You know the ferryman with the red bag, right? Well, he's been skipping out on work lately. Can I ask you to go to Seafront and check on him?
Sure thing.
And with that, we are off. So, this next part of the game is actually exclusive to this version, to the remaster, re-release version 1 point whatever the fuck. I'm not gonna say all those numbers. This was not in the original Replicant or Gestalt for that matter. This is entirely brand new, ripped straight from the Grimoire NieR book, or as a short story. This was gonna be in the original game, but the developers, Cavia, they ran out of time.
This feels
So
familiar.
they kind of scrapped it.
I'm sure that couple is merely having another one of their inane spats. Let us do our utmost not to get dragged into it this time,
But yeah, I'm gonna do once over one more time with the side quest real quick before we go do that, because that's a whole section on its own. But yeah, if you did not do that guy's side quest, getting the fucking the apples or whatever, or like getting the jewel, you can no longer complete it because spoilers, not really, but actually no, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. But yeah, you can no longer complete that quest anymore because he's missing. So obviously you can't talk to him, motherfucker. Does he spawn now? Please spawn. Nope. Luxa, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Goddamn time. I don't have that on Dark Blast. What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh, wait, no, yeah. I was gonna say, what the fuck is wrong with me? Why do I have that equipped? Might as well get rid of that. Much better. Oh well. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Anyways, off to the new content. Man, you're really slow to turn around more. That being said, I believe you can no longer use the ferry either. I might be wrong though, because I know they replace him at some point. But just to double check to see if you can use the ferry. Yep. So yeah, if you wanted to use the ferry to go places, you can't do that no more. At least not right now, anyways. So anyways, you know where Seafront's located. This guy we're going to be talking to later, he also has a side quest that involves getting a weapon. But his side quest is very, very irritating. Because it requires you going a lot of back and forth between Facade and NieR's village. And to the Lost Shrine and a bunch of other bullshit. It's very irritating. I recommend saving that quest for like the very last thing you do. Ivy. Oh yeah, we also get to introduction to these big boys over here.
Armor's too strong. They seem to have developed some manner of bodily protection. It seems these creatures too follow the prescripts of evolution.
And I'll just have to overpower them.
Big boys aren't that big of a deal. Just deal with them the same like you normally would. Pretty self-explanatory. Now, in the original game, Seafront didn't really have any big event or big main story event tied to it, other than the White House lady, or sorry, I don't know why I said White House, Lighthouse lady. But that's a side quest. But they make it such a big deal because there's really nothing else associated with this town, other than you learning coming here to get a shaman fish for Yona earlier in the game. But so with this remake slash remaster slash whatever the fuck you want to call it, they finally added the stuff that they need to add into the original, just 10 years later. So it's super interesting, and it shows that the devs, even though I don't know what their history with video games are as developers, Toy Logic did a fantastic job implementing this into the game. So shout outs to them. It's a really cool and interesting story. But anyways, regardless, we're gonna talk to the man's wife. If you recall, she also has a red bag as well.
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
What's wrong?
Well, hey, I remember you. You're the ones who helped us out way back when.
Seeing as we've come all this way, I suppose we had best ask, what is the matter?
I had a fight with my husband, and he ran away from home.
Yes. You may color me utterly flabbergasted.
But it's all that idiot's fault. I was saving up a bunch of apples, and he went and ate 10 of them.
That's actually sort of impressive.
Well, sure, I may have lost my temper a little, but I can't believe he just up and left. He's been gone for a week now, and it's...
All right. We'll help you find him.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
And yeah.
Here we go again. Shall we begin by asking around at the tavern like before?
So anyways, yeah. I always find it funny that they center all this stuff around those two. That couple in particular. Even though that couple have nothing to do with what the fuck we're about to go through here in the next few minutes. But yeah, we're gonna head to the tavern, gonna give him some info, talk to this lady who was hitting on us before.
Hey there. I'm looking for the guy with the red bag. You seen him around lately?
Really? Is that couple fighting again?
Yeah, the guy took off and hasn't been seen since. I take it this isn't a surprise?
Hardly. Their arguments are legendary. We're actually considering selling tickets as a tourist attraction.
I love this lady.
Anyway, I think he's from that village with the library. Maybe he went back home. I think his brother is a guard there or something.
Thanks for the tip. I'll see what I can figure out.
Say, you're pretty handsome. Care to buy a lonely woman a drink?
Yeah, I'm good.
How unfortunate. But yeah. So, you know what that means, gotta backtrack.
To think that couple's petty squabbles have become something of an attraction for the locals.
Doesn't surprise me in the least. Seeing people like that puts a little spring in your step, you know?
You humans truly are a maddening bunch. Such buffoonery does little more than wear this old tome out.
But yeah. Back to Popola's village. Which shouldn't take more than like a minute. Thankfully this game isn't like Autonomous where it's like super huge.
Too, right?
I believe we did, yes.
Lots changed since then. So it's kind of nice when we find something that hasn't. The fact that couple is still arguing almost fills me with, I don't know, hope, I guess.
If you ask me, that particular couple could benefit from a little change.
Since there's like a whole shit ton of these guys, fuck it, let's fight them all. Kill them all now. I need experience. Alright, kinda. Motherfucker. Fucking getting all roly-poly on me over here. Basically what I'm doing here is this is how you cheese the DLC or the nightmare sections once we unlock those after we beat the game. Which is required, by the way. Where you going? I ain't done with y'all. Look hard. There we go. And that's that. I don't know where the fuck the board went. Oh, it's over there. But first things first. My god, there's so fucking many of you. Are you here now? Oh, get off, thank you. Oh my god. Oh, damn, you're killing me. You're dead. Oh no! Motherfucking. Anyways, back to what I was trying to do. And the game is nice enough to fucking pan the camera around because the brother is this guard I had over here that's always here.
Oh, hey, it's you. What's up?
You're related to the ferryman who carries a red bag around, right?
Yeah, he's my little brother. Haven't seen him in a while, though.
A shame. Have you any idea where he may have absconded to?
Not a clue. Like I said, I haven't seen him.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, but the last time I did see him, he said something about using his ferry to deliver letters. Maybe you should try talking to someone at the post office.
I guess we could ask the postman over in Seafront.
Just once, I would enjoy receiving a quest that can be solved in the general vicinity of the Asker.
Yep. And the game even knows that, like, you're fucking going between towns doing this shit. But yet they still go with it
I
anyways.
cannot believe how many trips we have made simply to track down a single man.
It's alright to do this kind of thing every now and then.
I only pray this is not the calm before some manner of storm. Say there, lad, have you ever penned a missive?
You mean a letter? No. I'm not big on writing. It always takes me forever to figure out what I want to say.
What's to figure out? One simply takes quill in hand and unleashes their soul upon the canvas of the page.
Whatever you say, Vice.
As you can see, NieR is not much of a writer per se. He just likes to kill shit. Very simple and to the point. Anyways, you remember the postman is from the Lighthouse Lady side quest. Just go talk to him, but first I'm gonna get my HP back.
Hey, postman. Oh, sorry. You're not him.
I'm sure as hell not. I just swung by to pick up a letter and wound up running the damn place. Anyway, you here for a package or something?
No. There's this couple who's always fighting and the husband took off. So I'm trying to track him down. Ring any bells?
Sorry, pal. You're asking the wrong guy. Still, that's pretty weird. My buddy's daughter took off too. Maybe running away is the cool thing to do now.
I find it exceedingly unlikely this pair of runaways is mere coincidence.
Any idea where she might have went?
That is the question, isn't it? Actually, you know what? I bet she went to check out the huge shipwreck that drifted into the inlet the other day. Not often something like that comes around. It's all the kids have been talking about.
Alrighty then.
A shipwreck, is it? I suppose we might as well investigate, seeing as how we lack any other tenable leads.
Right. Let's head for the inlet.
Now, for this coming section, as you can see, look who it is.
Emil.
They're usually not in any of the towns. Like, ever. Except for Facade.
What's going on? I haven't seen you two come into Seafront in, well, ever, I guess.
Sorry for the surprise. Kaine said she sensed something strange in the area.
Strange how? Like a shade?
Maybe? I'm not sure. There's some kind of sound or something coming from up ahead.
What an incredibly specific piece of information the hussy has graced us with.
What is it, Kaine?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
As you can see, this area is seeing quite the change. Now you could have come here earlier before this part and the ship would have not been here. Actually no, the ship might probably would still been here regardless, but you couldn't interact with it in any way. This is like entirely new content.
To get inside that thing.
This ship is in a state of wanton decay. Surely we can find a hole or some such if we put our minds to it.
And that hole is right here.
These planks seem to be covering a rather large hole.
We can probably get in if we move them out of the way.
I'm worried about whatever it is Kaine is sensing. We should make sure we're really prepared before going inside.
Go inside? Yes.
This ship is in poor condition indeed. Do try not to thrash about and bring its timbers down around us, hussy.
Whatever.
You sure you're all right, Kaine?
You really shouldn't push yourself. Hey, I've got an idea. How about you and me search outside and get some nice fresh air in the process?
Sure. Let's do that.
Sounds good. Take care of Kaine for us, Emil.
Emil is on the case. Come on, Kaine. Let's get the lead out.
Now, you know when Kaine's fucking spooked, you know something's up.
Having a hard time imagining any townsfolk hanging around here.
Well, as we've no other leads, let the search begin.
So I'm gonna be taking my time through this segment, not rushing through it, but you want to come over here first and pick up this lantern.
On the floor. I believe we've found ourselves a lantern.
And there's still some oil in it. Nice.
Spooky.
Wait.
Got 2 months before October hits, though.
I did indeed. How on earth did she manage to get behind us? Perhaps she is the runaway we heard tell of at the post office. Best track her down and take her back to town with us.
Then again, it is Friday the 13th, which will date this playthrough, by the way, but doesn't really matter. We're gonna head into this room, and it's pitch fucking black. Not anymore.
There's no one here.
Weird. It's like we just saw a ghost.
Oh, what foolishness. I am certain this room merely contains a secret passageway or the like.
Are you afraid of Ghost Book? We got the hold key.
Who's with this ship anyway?
There may be clues somewhere that tell of how it ran aground.
Unfortunately, this is your maximum walking speed. You cannot run in here.
Then perhaps we ought to make use of that lantern we just found, hmm?
What's this? An apple. It's a bit bruised, but it's not super old or anything.
I wager it was dropped by that fruit-loving ferryman with the red bag. Perhaps he absconded to this ship to wait out the storm after yet another spirited debate with his wife. Ah, goodness, what a troublesome couple.
Let's keep moving.
Oh, what was that sound just now?
Sounds like it came from the floor above us.
I find it funny that Weiss is scared of Ghost when he's a literal fucking floating book that can spew magic. Kind of bit weird.
This been knocked over, and there's flour everywhere.
Surely it was toppled by the girl we saw at the entrance. Wait. Cast your eyes to the floor, lad. The missing child left white tracks in her passing. Should we follow them, I expect we will find our way to her.
Instead, we're gonna go in this room. Some stuff, information.
Man, this book's got some serious heft to it. Wonder what it's for.
It would seem to be this ship's logbook. Let us avail ourselves of a gander. Records of the routes it traveled, the weather it encountered, and the places it made port, all in a painstaking level of detail. I would expect no less for a vessel of this size. Until the day the records suddenly cease.
What the hell happened on this ship?
A lot of shit, apparently. Unfortunately, there's an item over there, but we can't get there.
A shame we cannot investigate further with these blasted things in our way. I would like a word with the interior designer who thought to put them here.
Hang on, I think I can move these.
And there you go. Then we have to go through here. And we have another book for us to read.
Hey, there's a notebook on this desk. Oh, wow, this thing is crammed full of information.
A record of the cargo they carried, no doubt. Let me see. By my pages, this ship was used by slavers. How simply atrocious.
Wait, you're telling me they sold people?
And made out quite handsomely from the transactions, it would seem.
How could they do something like that?
I do not know, nor do I care to ponder it. Let it suffice to say there are monsters who trade coin for misery in all corners of this accursed world.
Yep. Oh, fucking human trafficking. Even in the post-apocalypse, you know. That's how it be sometimes. And that's 1,000 gold, which puts us up to 7,000. Oh, sorry, 5,190. But yeah, so we're gonna move this.
There's a breeze coming through these shelves.
That white vase is rather conspicuous. Try giving it a nudge.
I don't know why they even give you the option to stand there and do nothing. And that's just to go back. But here you can also pick this up.
Huge.
And what do they contain? Treasure, perhaps?
I wish. Looks like a bunch of iron tools.
Those are no mere tools, lad. They are instruments of torture. I shudder to think what evil transpired in this room.
Oh boy, torture chamber. How great. And that's the passageway key, so that's the door right outside here.
Fortunate for us. Now let no more time be wasted in our search for the townsfolk. The white tracks end here.
Wait, I hear something. Whatever that sound was, it stopped. I swear it sounded like a girl.
This is a voice pipe. A contraption by which one's voice can travel to a faraway location.
Which means the girl is in whatever room this pipe connects to.
Hold a moment. I spy a chart of the ship's layout on the wall. Yes, this pipe connects to a cabin in the ship's stern.
Onward and, inward, I guess.
Indeed. There's nothing else in this room, just that.
This little lantern has brought us quite far, hasn't it?
Yeah, and the light it gives off makes me feel, I don't know, safe somehow.
Well, aren't we the romantic?
Oh, there are people who ship use here for some reason.
This door will not open. A kitchen, is it? Heavens, look at the size of this saucepan. This must have been where they prepared meals for the crew.
There's a note stuck to the counter. Extra rice, hold the peppers. Looks like the crew had some say over how they ate.
To be picky about one's food while at sea is a luxury indeed.
And we got 3 medicinal herbs. You know, I'm pretty sure we're maxed out anyway.
Oh, damn. The hell is this smell?
Perhaps it is wafting from further inside?
Another apple.
Just how many apples does that quibbling husband keep on his person while he's out and about?
Let's keep searching. device? I think the floor is...
Speak to me, lad. Are you hurt?
Been better, but I'll live. I can't see a thing down here. What is that terrible stench?
I suspect we may have fallen into the ship's hold.
The lantern got away from me during the fall. We'd better look for it.
Is that...
Weiss, that's it! We found the lantern.
About time. Might I suggest you cease the celebratory fanfare and light the blasted thing already? Oh dear.
Oh my.
They are all people from town. And I fear the missing ferryman.
Oh no. This can't be real. Why? Why did everyone have to... God damn it!
Pull yourself together, lad. Remember the presence Kaine sensed? The culprit who murdered these poor folk likely awaits us further within.
I won't let them get away with this.
Yeah, pretty fucked up. We all easy, yeah. Corpses piled down here.
That's enough, lad. Avert your eyes.
And that is why I said to complete that side quest for that guy before, you know, you trigger that dialogue. Pretty much he gets killed the moment you decide to go talk to Popola. So you could have did the Forest of Mist and still kept him alive for a little while, so you can do his quest. But unfortunately, you can no longer complete that. So yeah. R.I.P. Red bad guy, ferryman dude.
Hey there, you two.
Hey, I didn't know you guys came back inside.
Did we ever? Found a nice hole in the wall to slide through. But then we heard a bunch of noise coming from that super dark floor downstairs. You sure had us worried.
Yeah, sorry about that. You feeling better, Kaine?
A little, yeah. Sorry for the trouble.
Good. That's good.
Jeez, you seem really down in the dumps. Did something happen?
Tell me, Kaine, that presence you sensed.
It's on the floor above us.
I feared as much. It seems we've little choice but to press onward.
First, we can go through this room real quick.
There's a bunch of crumpled up paper here. Letters, maybe?
They all seem to have the same words written upon them, but the penmanship is so poor I cannot make heads nor tails of it.
Keep that in mind for not now, but in the future when we revisit this section. And so, as you can see, we have a save point here, so if you're not at full health, make sure you save, obviously. I'm going to, so we have a boss fight coming up, but that's exclusive to this, to the remaster slash remake slash whatever the fuck you want to call this game. It's actually pretty challenging fight, probably the most challenging fight in the game so far, in my opinion, since this is like brand new content that Toy Logic added to the game. So its mechanics are pretty out there, so just be prepared. I'm not gonna explain the entire fight right now, but there is a deviation in the fight depending on how overpowered you are and how underpowered you are, so that depends on you. So yeah, let's just get this whole situation started, I guess.
This would be the final room, yes? The culprit who murdered the townspeople may be behind this very door. Let us proceed with utmost caution.
It's that girl we saw when we first entered the ship.
Old lad, this is a lone child sitting inside a hulking ship littered with corpses. Something is clearly amiss.
There.
Could this girl be the presence you sensed, Kaine?
Oh, hey, it's you. Been a while.
Wait, you're the postman. What are you doing here?
Oh, I've been coming here a lot lately. I think this girl was on the ship when it drifted in. I've been keeping an eye on her until she's well enough to leave. Hey, so this is kind of awkward, but... the girl is, you know, bleeding? I brought a bunch of bandages with me, but, well, how exactly does one deal with a woman's time of the month? Sorry. Clearly crossed a line there. Forget I said anything.
What a dumbass.
Stay the hell away from her. She isn't...
Kaine! Emil!
We'll figure something out. You just find a way to get the hell out of here.
The two of them will be fine, but you and I must withdraw. The ship is collapsing. We must leave at once.
Very much aware of that, thanks. Shit! They're in the way!
So these tentacles are gonna start shooting balls. You can kill the one magic. You can also use Dark Lance if you want to. You don't need to kill them all if you don't want to, but you want to kill this one up here though. Oh my goodness, fucking off.
Regenerate? Only cut to the ones in your path, for we shall be here until doomsday.
Looks like we can get out through that hole up there.
But yeah, make sure you're all hunky-dory, you got all your shit in order. This fight is pretty tough, so just be prepared.
Glad you two made it out in one piece.
Yeah, we're good. But that poor postman is still trapped inside.
We'd better go help him out.
No shade would dare pursue us into sunlight such as this. We should use the opportunity to ready ourselves. What on earth?
So this boss is named the Mermaid Princess, or Louise, if you want to call her that.
It most certainly is being burned by the sunlight.
And yeah, it does that much damage.
Regenerative abilities far outpace whatever damage the light is able to inflict. This light, something is coming. Get out of the way at once.
Do not stand in that, by the way. That will absolutely fucking kill you.
It's actually this thing.
This monstrosity is unlike anything we've faced before. Remain vigilant.
So for these heads, you want to start, or these hands, sorry, you want to start attacking the face portion of it. Do keep in mind though, those ground slams, they will send out a shockwave. Like that. I'm not sure exactly if they have like armor on them or something, but it's pretty hard to damage her. And when she does this, I mean she's charging up for that fucking sound wave blast. Make sure you don't stand in it, like I said, because it will kill you. It'll one-shot you actually at this point of the game. Make sure you hit her with Dark Lance a lot. It may not seem like she's doing a lot of damage, or you're doing a lot of damage, but you are, trust me. And that's how you want to dodge that pattern. Let's get a charger for another one. Oh, that almost fucking killed me.
Aim for the tentacles with faces on them.
And this DPS timer is hella linear on you, and for a good reason. This boss's stats is very beefy.
Don't stop now.
We barely just got it.
This thing's gonna pay for what it did to those people.
The town will be in grave danger should we leave this creature be. We must end it here and now.
Ooh, Jesus Christ. You also shoot out projectiles as well. Motherfucker. And I'm just gonna start shooting them in this pattern. Just jump in between the little spaces. You should be good. Drop a few Dark Lances in there if you can. Don't get hit like I did. Be prepared to dodge that. That's really the main attack you want to worry about, because that one does a shit ton of damage. Take away that. Now she's doing it in a zigzaggy pattern. Interesting. But you really want to take your time fighting this boss, because it's really easy to mess up. She's winding up for that charge again. Make sure you stay out the way. Ooh, Jesus Christ. I actually gotta see if Dark Whirlwind will do any more damage. First things first. Boom. Don't try to get greedy. Check for this again. There we go.
Now is our chance. Attack with all that you have. Did we get it?
I really like that song, by the way. Super nice.
Oh hell, that thing's huge.
Ready for round 2, motherfucker? And at this point, you want to re-equip Dark Lance. It's pretty much required at this point.
To think it could recover from such a grievous wound.
Ordinary attacks aren't gonna do shit against this thing.
Here it comes. Dodge!
Turning its body into spears and shooting them at us? I can't believe such a huge shade.
And that's how you dodge that attack. Oh shit.
That thing ain't normal, so stay smart unless you want to get dead.
This thing will destroy the town if we don't stop it. The number of spears flying our way is increasing. Yeah, I can see that. Damn it.
And there's your gap right there. You usually want to find the gap. He's also going to do it in the other direction too. And it does a shit ton.
important to you, isn't he?
This is here and now. Is this thing immortal?
How can it withstand such an onslaught?
I'm really scared, guys.
We will be in grave danger if it unleashes that attack. We must stop it.
So this is pretty much a big ass fucking DPS timer. But at this point in the game, you do not nearly have enough DPS to avoid this attack. So we're going to be seeing the latter half of this fight. So just let it happen.
I think we're in trouble.
My body won't. Damn it! Fuck!
Stop! No! What are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed! It stopped.
Focus on the source of its magic. Aim for the head.
You heard the man. Summoning the last of your magic power, you can now press LB to perform Dark Lance, or to fire Dark Lance. Make sure your crosshair is aligned with the center,
We can
and
never be together. You
boom.
disgust me.
Word obtained. Ashura Fara. Used with all weapon categories. MP recovery rate plus 20. Weapon slash magic, drain HP. And there we go. Another rare screen. Screenshot at your leisure. 1 week later.
Thanks. You really saved our bacon.
you've all done so much for me. Offering a little refuge is the least I can do. I don't have the words to express how sorry I am. We all knew townspeople were out there being eaten by a shade. But I never imagined I was taking care of it this entire time.
The fault lies with that foul creature alone, Postman, not yourself.
I hope I can believe that someday.
Alright, well, we'd better get going. There's someone else we need to break this news to.
Fair enough. I hope to see you out there on the old letter trail again soon.
Hey,
Speak of the devil.
did you find my husband?
Yeah. The thing is...
Wait, why are you hesitating? Is he alright? Please tell me he's alright. Come on, say something already.
Now, you can lie to her or tell the truth. I don't see the point in lying to her, to be honest, because why the fuck would you, honestly? Give it to her gently, or slowly, or bluntly, doesn't really matter.
Your husband was killed by a shade. I'm sorry. We tracked him down, but it was already too late.
No, it can't be true.
I actually never bothered lying to her, so I don't know what other dialogue she has if you were to lie to her. Maybe that's something I'll do in the future.
Idiot. Always carrying his bag around. Thinking about me all the time. Oh god, this can't be happening.
It saddens this old tome to think we'll never hear those two at each other's throats again.
If only I'd gotten to him sooner. Damn it.
Do not let it burden you so, lad. You did the best you were able.
And with that, that's that tale of those two pretty much done. It's unfortunate that he kind of had to hit the bucket, but it's a very, very cool section of the game. So props to Toy Logic for adding that to NieR. Piece of lost media, just resurrect it like that. Not even lost media, but more so just lost content being added like that. I always appreciate.
What's going to happen to our town?
But as you can see, the game is ramping up in difficulty and getting more depressing at that. But unfortunately, to leave on a sorry note, I think I'm going to be calling it here. So next time on NieR Replicant, we are going to be finishing up the second portion of the Junk Heap, as well as entering the Forest of Mist for some quality reading time. So this is RaijinVexis. It was nice having you guys for the stream. This will be up on YouTube most likely later tonight or tomorrow morning. But other than that, peace out and have a nice day or night wherever you are at in the world.